Stephen King got the idea for the book one day when his motorcycle broke down. He had to bring it to an unfamiliar mechanic in a secluded rural area. The mechanic owned a very unfriendly dog, and King wondered to himself, what would it have been like if he showed up and there was no one around to control that dog? Although King claims to have been in such an alcoholic stupor that he has no real recollection of writing the book, the story does an excellent job of setting parallels between marital issues and rabies. It takes the idea of something festering, taking one thing that used to be beautiful and healthy and strong, and turning it into something ugly and sick. But not to worry, it's not at all bogged down by these heavy metaphors. The meat and potatoes of Cujo is during the second act of the film, where Donna and her son Tad are trapped in a hot, broken down car with the rabid dog Cujo waiting outside for his next meal. With no food and water running out, Donna has to make crucial judgments to try to keep her and her son alive. Donna, played by Dee Wallace, and Tad, played by Danny Pantaro, are on point when it comes to playing these parts. Danny Pantaro was only 6 and is very convincingly distressed. One of the most disturbing images of the film is where Tad is having a seizure. In real life, Danny Pantaro had been through a seizure, so when he was asked to do it, he felt confident that he could make it believable, and I'd say he did. Freaking terrifying. On set, neither of the actors were actually overheating, quite the contrary. Filmed in Northern California, it was very cold and they would have to shoot in between times that it was raining. These actors who were dressed for the heat kept having to be applied with fake sweat, which only made them that much more uncomfortable. They did have heaters, but they would have to be turned off while the cameras were rolling so the noise wouldn't ruin the take. Several different dogs and a man in a suit were used to play Cujo, oftentimes cutting between them during one single shot in order to get the right effect. The scene where the dog smashes his head in the side of the car was created by first shooting in front of the car. By using this angle, we can't see that they removed the car door. The dog was running at full force to jump through the car. They then cut right before the dog passes through the door to a shot of the dog suit striking the door. Cujo is a film that I've ignored most of my life because it always just kind of looked cheesy to me. I have to say, after watching it, I am actually quite pleasantly surprised at how intense this film gets. I would definitely suggest this film if it's one that you have been pushing off, and I hope you have the same experience I did. So what did you think of Cujo? Is he scary, or is it impossible to make a Saint Bernard look that threatening? Let me know in the comments or head over to Discord and join the party. As always, jowls, and have a happy Halloween.
Yeah.